Pretty Dudes, the novel. Written by C.S.R. Calloway. Narrated by Carlos Latorre.
Curses are real.
Jay presses his palms onto the minivan's headliner.
I can prove it, but I really shouldn't have to. We've each seen how curses can impact someone's life. Here we go, Ellington mutters from the middle seat where he sits shirtless. You don't mind, do you? He had asked the driver, who, of course, the fuck did not. His freshly ironed button-up hangs on a hanger next to him. Ellington keeps a stash of clothes in Alexander's closet, since Alexander cycles through the same few t-shirts and pajama pants. Whenever Ellington decides to stay over or ride out with us, he has nearly half of his wardrobe at his immediate disposal. I'm in the back with Jay, sandwiched between him and Alexander. Jay's leg is thrown over mine, and now he drops one of his arms on the seat behind me, leaning forward intently. I'm not being religious, and I'm not saying that I buy into any of that mystic mumbo-jumbo shit. You believe in blessings, right? Of course, Ellington says. I am religious. But there's a balance, right? Good things happen, bad things happen. Circle of life and all that fuck shit. In fact, I'd take it further. I say curses are usually disguised in the form of blessings. Take us, for example. What? We're cursed? I ask. Don't sound surprised. Think about it. We are the motherfucks who are the living proof that there's a cost to being a cosmetic genetic. A cost? I repeat. What is a cosmetic genetic? Sunji asks, sitting across from Ellington. If the driver had been attractive, Sunji and Ellington would have battled over the passenger seat. Instead, we're all grouped together behind her, and the driver was probably better for it. A pretty boy, Alexander says. Am I right? Yeah, pretty boys, Jay says. Or make it gender neutral. We call each other dude all the time. Pretty dudes. I turn to Alexander. Is dude a gender neutral term? You're asking too many questions, Jay tells me. And yes, how long have you been in California? Don't call me pretty, Ellington says. You are pretty, though, Sunji responds. So am I. Jay's not, so I don't know why he's saying we and us. Take your boy Sunji Spencer here, Jay says to me. If you want to be real pretentious, the pretty dude species is Bellis abundantia. No one wants to be pretentious, Ellington interrupts. Just you. Jay continues. Sunji is of the subspecies Adonis ignoramus. What does Adonis ignoramus mean? Sunji asks. All beauty, no brains, Jay replies. I resent that, Sunji says. I've got brawn. See? You forgot one. That you do, Jay agrees, and Sunji grins. I'm a brawny Bellis, he says proudly. And I'm positive that Sunji's only going to take away mismatched parts of this conversation. I'm also sure that I hear our driver laughing up front. So Sunji's a himbo? Alexander says. No surprise there. But what about Ellington? Jay frowns, giving the illusion that he's deep in thought. Not to encourage any of this, I say, but himbo? Why do we gender words unnecessarily like that? Makes it catchier? Calling him a himbo insinuates that I'm feminizing him, Alexander says, which in turn insinuates that femininity is a negative trait. Also, calling him a himbo rightfully paints this entire conversation as the ridiculousness that it is. I nod. Fair. I silently offer him a breath mint. When he refuses, I make another offer, bugging out my eyes until he takes 2. Jay speaks now. Ellington's subspecies is more familiar. Handsome harlota. Still subject to the curse. You're calling me a man whore? That would be an insult to us whores, Jay says. A harlot is literally a prostitute. Harlota is Latin. Harlota is a word you made up. Well, then why are you offended? Okay, then, Ellington says evenly. What is my subspecies exactly? Colloquial terms.
I see a familiar glint in Jay's eyes when he replies.
Community dick.
Sunji's mouth makes that perfect circle as his eyebrows rise to meet his hairline. Ellington breathes evenly.
Okay. At least you called me handsome.